Well, here's just a classic example of why smart motorways are leading to people getting killed. It's Saturday night on the M1 near Nottingham, and it's just after 11 p.m. and there is no hard shoulder. So we've had an accident, probably happened about 20 minutes ago, and because there's no hard shoulder, the police and the emergency services can't get through. They're completely trapped, and I dread to think what's happening. Obviously there's been a serious accident. The whole M1 is gridlocked. We've got ambulances trying to get through, we've got emergency vehicles. One police car did manage to get through because myself and the cars in front pulled to one side, but then the police bizarrely tried to get down the middle. There's like kind of a mini hard shoulder, and they can't get through because nobody knows whether to go left or right or what to do. I think they've just got through now, but it's taken about 20 minutes for the emergency vehicles to get through. As I say, it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. I'm just driving back home to Leeds from London, and there hasn't been much traffic on the motorway at all, but I just hope the people in the accident are okay, because the emergency vehicle's taken about 20 minutes to get through, and that's all because it's a smart motorway, so there's no hard shoulder, there's no way that the emergency vehicles can get through. And you read about this all the time. There are people literally dying all the time on Britain's motorways because of no hard shoulder, and the sooner the government abolish this whole smart motorway thing and get back to the old system of having hard shoulders, the better. Goodness knows what time I'm going to get home tonight. I'm about 70 miles from Leeds, as I say, the accident happened about half an hour ago now, but it's taken 20 minutes for these emergency vehicles to get through, and we'll have ambulances coming up behind and probably fire engines, and they just won't be able to get through, and the traffic behind me must be stretching for miles and miles now. So I doubt if the government will do anything, but one of the most stupid moves ever, creation of smart motorways, getting rid of hard shoulders, and let's just hope that there aren't fatalities, but that's what happens when you have a stupid traffic system on a motorway. So it's about 20 minutes later, nothing's happened, still no ambulances have got through, just a few police vans, and that's about it. We're about 60 miles from Leeds. We're near Alfreton, junction 28 of the M1. It's 20 past 11 now on a Saturday night, and still nothing is happening here on the M1 motorway northbound in Nottinghamshire. So I don't know how the emergency vehicles are going to get through. There's absolute chaos at the moment on the road, and it looks like even if there were any ambulances or fire engines, they're not actually going to be able to get through. I've no idea how anyone's going to be able to get past the accident, so other than clearing the whole thing up, we could be here all night. But the main worry obviously is the safety and the health of the people in the accident, and my concern is that it's now probably getting on for 40 minutes since the accident happened, and there's no indication of any ambulances or fire engines or any other kind of emergency vehicles other than the couple of police vehicles that got through about 20 minutes ago. And again, this is what happens when you don't have a hard shoulder, when you don't have the ability for any kind of emergency vehicle to get through. And this is on a Saturday night as well. So goodness knows what it's like at rush hour. It must be even worse than this. This is on what was a quiet motorway on a Saturday night, so I imagine if this had happened at rush hour on a weekday, then it would have been 20 times worse than this.